You're watching Channel 4. As a mark of respect to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, we will now observe 2 minutes silence.
Good morning from outside Buckingham Palace as we prepare for the 2-minute silence to remember the Queen, marking the end of her state funeral service at Westminster Abbey. 2,000 people, including members of the royal family, kings, queens, at least one emperor, as well as heads of state and world leaders have been in attendance at the Abbey, while large crowds have gathered here, as well as Windsor and other royal sites around the country, to pay their own respects. There's the scene at Windsor. People listening to the service, of course, still going on in the Abbey right now. This is the scene outside Westminster Abbey now. There has never been a funeral quite like this, certainly in the age of television. Never been a gathering quite like this of world leaders, heads of government, heads of state inside the Abbey right now, but of course also tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people watching this on giant screens, including here in Hyde Park. People literally watching this all over the country, not just on their television screens at home, but of course also in the company of others, in town halls, parks, city squares, market halls. A real gathering together of the country after 10 days of mourning. And here, of course, the crowds are also gathered at Buckingham Palace, as there have been really for the last 10 days. And then after the service is over, which will be shortly, we'll see the procession of the Queen's coffin on the gun carriage that you saw earlier, being taken past the crowds and past the palace to Wellington Arch, just at the top of the road here. That is now standby for the last post and the 2-minute silence.
And remain with you always.
The last post followed by the 2-minute silence.
God grants to the living rest, to the Church, the King,
Program is over,
Okay.
so I can go back to getting these people watching the screen now.
So again?
So people watching the screen close-ups and the fans watching.
National anthem, Long Live the King, marking the end of the Queen's state funeral. The coffin will now be brought to the state gun carriage to be conveyed by procession past Buckingham Palace to Wellington Arch. An extraordinary day here at Buckingham Palace and all around the country. We'll be back at 1:20 with a special news programme. Thank you for watching.
Well, now on Channel 4, turning the clock back 69 years to 1953. Long to reign over us, a queen is crowned.